Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 208.
208.
And days are ticking down to the
Anime Expo.
We leave in 2 weeks, you know.
We leave in
2 weeks. Is everything ready? I hope so.
It should be good. Like I must say, like we hammered out a lot of stuff very quickly, and I think we're set.
We are set. Stuff is shipping today or tomorrow or something like that. And
please get there. Please
it will get there.
Please get there.
Of course, relayed the importance of this shipment to the courier company. So it doesn't
a lot of
get
Gundam.
there. And we got stuff coming.
A lot
from
of good
somewhere
anime
else.
stuff.
Lots of Gundam, lots of popular Gundam, lots of anime stuff, and lots of little things that we could fit into the corners of the boxes. So our tables in our new big booth are going to be full, really full.
I'm very excited to see everyone.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a nice change of pace. Now, we didn't have anything go up on the site recently when it came to Gunpla, because we talked all about that last week.
Yes, we did.
So we kind of have to go right into the building part of this episode, which means that, I mean, you just got here, but...
I'll tame racing driver? No?
Yeah, I'll tame racing driver.
Our tame Gundam builder?
Our tame Gundam builder.
Some say.
Some say. He sleeps with nippers in his hands. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Todd.
Okay, Todd.
Okay,
We're
back
up.
again.
We're up.
Time for some more Gunpla.
Time for some more Gunpla. What are you going to be showing today?
I have the Zaku 1. This is the anime color version. It's the Thunderbolt kit.
Yeah.
So
It's going to come with lots of stuff, I imagine.
yeah, not as much as that Psycho Zaku though. But some of it's actually similar. Some of it's the same.
Okay. I've got a Graze here.
Yeah.
It's kind of different. Get it? It's kind
of different.
Yeah.
I think it's got two kinds in there too.
That's right. I know. So it's a custom. I'll talk about it in more detail after, but we have some new kits to show.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm most excited about, we have a Force Impulse Gundam.
All right.
A new Revive.
Revive.
The Revive so far, for the most part, have been good.
Yeah.
Maybe goof aside.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Unlike the last one, the last one was Gian.
Yeah.
But unlike the Goof, this one is actually going to be a new kit. All new, I should hope.
That's right. So we will, this one I'm actually going to be building for next week.
Enjoy.
This one you're going to be building, but...
That's a big
Dun, dun, dun. But I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
I just want to start pulling stuff out of here. Is that okay? Is that
Sure.
okay? Wow.
Let's take a look.
Look at the stands you get there.
I'm kind of wondering how they have that, because previously that axe was only like a limited thing that came with,
that's right. It's in here now.
came with
Beam
the-
Javelin or something?
Yeah, the beam javelin. So
Let's
I'm kind of
see.
wondering how that runner is in here. If it's just the same one from the
Oh, I'm sure it is, but let's see what we
from
can
the
find.
manga exclusive, I think it was
There's
before.
the Gatlings. Man, I forgot how small this HG unicorn is after building so many PGs. Look at the size of that leg armor. So tiny and cute. All right, red polycaps for, you know, you have a red cycle frame. It's squeezed in between these polycaps is the blade for that beam javelin. Unfortunately, I can't get a good shot at it, but
Okay, yeah, I guess it's nice and protected by the rubber there.
Hyper beam javelin. That's what it says.
Okay, there you
Hyper
go.
beam javelin. There he is, right in there. So it is similar to what we saw.
Right.
I'm guessing. We have feet parts, more
There's the
armor,
same runner, I believe.
and here's the big one. Check out the sticker sheet they're giving you.
Okay.
That's the first time we got a, like, how would you say, version ish.
Sticker
Sticker
sheet. Yeah, that's
sheet.
right. Because the previous version there was no
There was nothing.
marking sheet like
Yeah,
that.
so there you go. So we'll put this back in here.
Do you think we can put it back in?
No, it's always a test. I don't know. Like, they must hire people at Bandai to,
Just strategically
yeah.
put this stuff in there.
I think putting the A runner with the F runner would be most efficient.
Right. This part sticks up higher, so it needs to go with this other runner.
And
That
then
sticks
turn
up
it
this way.
sideways, and yeah, they do some crazy things over there. Like that's probably incorrect.
Oh.
Maybe.
Think you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out when I put this on.
Ta-da. Look at the size of that thing.
I know. At first, when they announced that the RG Shinanju, people were asking, well, what's the box size going to be like?
Right.
And I kind of thought, well, 15 runners, maybe it'd be similar to this.
Right.
It turns out it's probably going to be like about that fat.
A bit smaller.
So
yeah,
no problem still going by, you know, sell a small packet or whatever. It'll fit in there, don't worry. But this is one of the heftier
Yeah, the hefty
HG kits around. Maybe this box might even be fatter than your Psycho Zaku box from last week.
I think so, but it's definitely not up to Kshatriya levels.
Kshatriya levels.
Kshatriya? Am I saying that right?
Kshatriya? Yeah.
Kshatriya.
It'll be a while before we see an HG kit like the Kshatriya again. Okay, I'm gonna let you go first, so you can get your Zaku one ready.
Sure, let's take a look. All right, guys, so here we are back again, this time with another Thunderbolt kit, and it is the MS-05 Zaku I Gundam Thunderbolt version, and these are the anime colors. This isn't the manga color version, this is the anime color version, so
yeah, don't get those two confused.
Don't get it mixed up. And yeah, so basically anime colors, the colors are a bit more brighter. They stand out a bit more. The manga versions of these kits, the colors are all kind of more, a bit lighter, a bit more pastel looking. But with the anime version, colors kind of pop out. And you can really tell with this orange kit. Look at these colors. When you're building it, you definitely feel like, wow, when was the last time I built an orange Gundam?
Is it brighter in here? This room?
Yeah, is it brighter? Let's see, we had that... the Origin, the construction worker, the mobile worker, that one had a unique color, I believe. Not the...
It was like this reddish,
reddish color. Yeah, so we got... I gotta kind of maybe go on a little bit of a rant here. This is one of the reasons why I love Gunpla.
Is that a rant?
Well, I guess not as a rant. It's... I don't know what you would call it.
Diatribe?
Well, I guess I'm kind of gonna rant about other modeling subjects.
Okay.
With Gunpla, you get these kits, and they have some really unique colors that you can paint these Gundams in paint, or they just come as these colors. Because if you're building modern jet aircraft, I mean...
Be prepared for gray.
Yeah, be prepared for a lot of gray. I mean, you can paint it any color you want, as long as it's gray. It's just, you're really limited to the choice of colors and the kind of things that you can do. If you're building aircraft, you're really not going to go in there with some glossy clear coats or some really fine purple colors and just all kinds of odd sorts of colors. So Gunpla really encompasses a lot of different modeling techniques that some other subjects you're not going to do those same types of things, I feel. So
you can get them a cross kit and meet in the middle.
Yeah, I guess so. You could go with the Macross. Well, that's all sci-fi, I guess. Yeah. Basically, the sci-fi you have this. It's a freedom, I guess. So it's back to that original term. Gunpla is freedom.
Well, if you want to paint your jets orange, you can do that too.
You can, but if you try taking a bright orange jet, unless it's an aggressor bird, I guess. Some of those aggressor birds they have some kind of fancy colors, but. Yeah, it's just not as well as you get in the Gunpla world. So, okay. Gunpla is freedom.
That said,
let's take a look, shall we, at the Zaku I. So I've been rotating it here so you guys can get a good look at it. So yeah, like we said, it's got some great colors. Unlike that Psycho Zaku, this one isn't as complex, and it does stand on its own. The backpack, take a look, it's nice and tiny.
Yeah.
But it's basically kind of like a grunt suit, so you're not going to get all fancy as far as that goes. We still have some of these little tiny thrusters on the backpack, like the other one, but I didn't feel these ones. I wasn't so worried about losing and popping off, so I didn't have the urge to glue them in like I did that Jumbo.
Just got tired of it.
Yeah, I think so. Plus that Psycho one, there was thrusters all over the front body, and every time you touched the kit, one of them was flying off. So this one, they're not there. But this one, what is there, just like the other Thunderbolt kits, is a lot of stickers. So we had stickers. Now these yellow ones for the kind of stub where the pointy spikes would go. These don't really fit so well. I don't really like the feel of these stickers. They don't look so well once they're on there, I feel. So this is something, if you've got a little bit of skill and a yellow Gundam paint marker, I'd maybe just try and give that a paint over yourself. Maybe start with a white base, put some of the white Gundam marker on there to give it that lighter color, and then go back over with the yellow. So that if you're going to do it, that's the way that you should do it. The kneecaps is kind of the same thing, they just don't fit so well. And of course you got a bunch of tiny little stickers going on in here, and more stickers going on in here. Now it also did come with another marking seal set. Now usually for the reviews I don't really bother with these so that you guys can see the plastic as it stands without any of these other markings on there, but I felt with this kit it really needs the little black lines. It just, without these black lines, it didn't really, it just felt something was missing.
That's pretty important.
They are kind of an important part of the kit, and it really, because you got those yellow construction work type of pieces of equipment. So this is that same type of design and style. So now underneath these stickers, though, you do have the lines engraved in here. So if you wanted, you could go through and use the lines that they have engraved there, and just paint over it yourself if you wanted to go that route. That is okay. Now let's take a look at the options that do come with this kit. There are some fancy features. Now I'm going to start down here with the feet. It's my usual Zaku feet, which I do love because they're nice and stable and big. But the toes on these kits have a trick feature. Now this is kind of more meant to be used with a stand if you're going to go this route. So the toe can kind of just pop off here, and there we go. So this is one version that they give you here, and it gives you this open one. But they do give you a nice grippy McGrip toe that you can just kind of pop right in there. Look at that. So of course he's maybe not going to be able to stand on it so well, but this is I think all of the Thunderbolt kits are more space combat.
They're all space.
They're all space combat.
That's the only way they can move around with all that stuff all over them.
We got space combat going on the box art. So they're all meant to be space mobile suits, but they don't give you a stand for this kit. It doesn't come with an included stand like the Psycho kit, but they do give you this fancy grip toe if you want to have it, and there's two of them in there, so you can tow it up if you want to. But so he can stand, I'm going to throw this one back on. There we go. Alright, so looking on over, he's got the pretty standard looking Zaku head. He's got a square shoulder, the other shoulder there. Now this was kind of nice. They did do the color separation for the orange and the black pieces, so the black one goes over. I wish they weren't lazy with the yellow parts. They could have, like the Psycho Zaku had those nice gold spikes on it, but they just got lazy for this one. Alright, so the backpack you've already taken a look at here. Now, let's see. He comes with a range of options. He comes with not one, but two bazookas. Now actually, this bazooka here, this is one of the same ones that came with that Psycho Zaku kit. And I have to be honest with you guys, this is actually the same one that I built for the Psycho Zaku kit. Because after building 1,000,000 bazookas for that kit, I didn't really feel like building this one again. So I just borrowed it from him for a second. It's the same molded, it's the same gray color, so same exact thing. But with the Psycho Zaku, you do get 3. So if you love your bazookas, definitely check that kit out. Now this bazooka though, this one is unique for the Zaku I Thunderbolt kit. And one cool feature about this bazooka, which usually weapons, they get a bit lazy and they're just the solid gray plastic, and they give you stickers for the color separations. But this one did have some orange. They give you the ammunition, little ammunition thing here, and it has an orange piece in there that you can use. So it was nice to see a weapon with actual color plastic pieces in there. So that was a bit exciting to build, but other than that, it's basically your standard bazooka. They both got the, what are those, thrusters on the back, and they got the sights, the ammo case, and whatnot. Alright, moving on, we've got the standard heat hawk so that he can chop his way through stuff. And these are fun. These are, and they give you 2 of them. These are called crackers. So you can crack it up. And they have little attachment points, so you can attach 2 of them together for storage. And they do give you this little orange plate with a hole in the middle, so that you can take this and plug it into the hole. And then on his side skirt here, you can plug this in so that he's holding his crackers on his side.
There you go.
The only problem though is the arm kind of sticks out a bit.
That's right.
Once it's on
Be careful
there,
with your elbow.
but it looks cool. Also, I forgot to mention with the Heat Hawk, they do give you another one of those orange pieces, so that, let me start off, it's easier to start off by putting this piece in the skirt first, the side skirt there, and then the Heat Hawk just kind of goes on the inside there, so that he can hold both his crackers and his Heat Hawk on his thing, on his side skirts there.
Yeah.
Alright, also you have your machine gun. So this is the pretty standard fare machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And with this kit, we do have a number of hands, which I guess is a good time to mention. So he comes with 2 standard gripping hands, and he comes with 2 right-hand trigger fingers.
Nice.
But these aren't identical, actually. The attachment point on the machine gun one I have here is basically straight, but for this one it's angled out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So with that you can hold this longer bazooka. You can have him hold it a bit easier, I think. There you go. So that I hope there goes the Heat Hawk. So that way you can kind of angle it out so it's not just hitting onto the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But that works. They also give you 1 left-hand trigger finger, so if you want to dual bazooka it up, or maybe put the machine gun in there, you can. Also, they give you the arm.
The sub-arms.
The sub-arm is what it is. And to put the sub-arm, now it doesn't really work with the crackers in place. So I'm going to pull off those crackers for now. Now on the bottom of the backpack, they give you, there's a little polycap in there, so you can plug in your sub-arm, and it kind of goes underneath his left arm there. Get my hands out of the way so you guys can see. And you can take a bazooka, or probably the machine gun too, although I never actually tested that. Alright, let me move the backpack just for now. Whoa, I need the backpack. What am I doing? Alright, so then you can plug in, and it should just clip right in there, actually. Just so I can show you guys. Normally it fits in there with normally, but just so I don't
So much stuff.
take too much time farting around with it. There you go. So now he's got his underarm bazooka. His hand is still free. If you want to put the machine gun in there, he's ready for action. So yeah, this is a great kit. Some great colors, some nice options. It's definitely a good buy, I feel. Okay, so there you have it. There's my lean, mean yellow machine.
It looks good.
It does.
Looks good. He's representing well the Thunderbolt stuff, and he's not garish and overblown like Psycho Zack.
Right, and I think this is probably the last of the HG Thunderbolt kits that we're going to see, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Unless they do the ball. Didn't they do a ball once that came with a manga?
They did. The problem with that ball, though, the regular HG ball kit has like the clear parts and the interior.
Yeah.
But the ball that came with, I think it was issue 4 of Thunderbolt manga, there was no clear for the window. It just gave you this crappy gold foil sticker where you put over the foil. So it's got that Thunderbolt detail, but it's actually not as good as the regular HG ball.
Well, we'll find out if they bring it out.
I would love it. They could have the twin pack again.
There you go. It's possible though that they just might skip it and go right into the MGs.
Well, we're still missing the Thunderbolt Dom.
Okay.
We need that one, and
Right.
and of course there's the new ones too. I'm trying to think of the name of it off the top of my head. They have a new one that has a bunch of crazy looking joints on the side.
Okay.
Atlas, the Atlas Gundam. I hope they make a kit of that someday.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working on it if it's introduced in the.
It's in the manga, so.
We'll
Eventually,
see.
Atlas
See what
Gundam.
happens, right? It's
I hope.
Thunderbolt time in Bandai's eyes. So.
Right.
Well, I'm going to take the focus
Yeah.
away from Thunderbolt.
Okay.
I have a Iron-Blooded Orphans kit.
Another series
It
that's
feels
already
old
finished.
to me now. We're going to talk about Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is so like last 6 months ago, right?
Yeah, well, at least that one does have another season coming.
Yes, it does. Well, I've got the Kai here, and I'm going to talk about the different variations it has. It's going to take me a while to pull everything out of the box, so I'll give me a couple minutes. All right, here we are. This is the Graze Kai, and the kanji for Kai, I believe, means custom. I have my custom Graze here, and you can see he's different than the normal Graze,
Yeah.
and it's very easy to tell where, because
Yeah.
it's all in the white here. So you've got these white parts for the shoulder pieces now. You have this white chest part. You have now a white backpack with this movable thruster back here. And the head parts are white as well. And I want to show that you can actually kind of pop this guy open a little bit. And in the back there, I don't know if you can see it, you have the normal
The normal eye, mono eye.
Graze eye. But you put this little yellow piece in front of it with a sticker around it, so it's black. And you put it in front there, and that serves as the eye on the Kai, I guess. But you can kind of open and close the jaw here, so it looks like, you know, Rex from Metal Gear Solid or Dinosaur.
Yeah, it kind of
some
does have
kind.
that look.
But, you know, it's a step up. It's a custom. It's a Kai. They actually have a little, how do you say, space there in the back of the head that just comes up a little bit. So, now I'm not done making it, you know, the Kai. This is just the first part. But before I start slapping armor on, I should say that if you wish to, you can make your Kai the normal Graze, because it comes with the head parts as well as, you know, the chest parts here.
Ooh.
And even the shoulder pieces here. Though I expect I might need an extra piece. No?
Well,
Yes,
you could
no?
steal those shoulders also to make those custom Barbadoses, I guess.
I guess so. You know, let's do a little experiment right now. I haven't tried it yet, but let's do it right here.
Okay.
So normally, you know, your armor's on like this. I'll just take this secondary shoulder that I have here. Does it actually slide in there like it's supposed to?
Dun.
It should, but I'm just
It
like,
should. I think
maybe
you're just
I'm
off.
just looking. Yeah, I'm off
gotta
today,
get it in
Todd.
there.
I'm off.
There you go. Okay, just slide it in.
Yeah, not underneath. Maybe, usually you're just kind of built around, or you build around things when you're putting on the shoulders. But
Yeah.
this one, why are
I
you?
think it's a
not going?
bit tricky when you try to do it after everything else has been finished.
Yeah. You suck. Okay.
There.
There it goes.
Okay, it's in.
It's in. Now what do I do? Move around. So there you go.
All
You
right.
can go back and build your other old Graze if you see fit.
Yeah, or
But,
you could really customize it.
back to its original. You can really customize it by making it back to that original thing.
Make it the original version.
But that does give you that option, which is pretty cool. They didn't take anything away from the other Graze runners that they reused, so
Right.
you have that option. Well, now I'll move these over here because I got to do other things with these shoulders,
Okay.
and they involve these big bad boys here. Look at these things. You
What
get
are-
two of them actually. And
What
that's
are
really
those
cool.
things?
These things actually replace the shoulder, or they slide onto the shoulder. So what you would normally do is you do what I just did and pull off this shoulder part,
Okay.
and then you slide this on into that space. This is really cool. Get on in there. That was easy enough, and it moves quite
Ooh.
well. And they even gave you two, so if I want to, I could put one on this shoulder as well.
That's nice.
That is cool. However, it's only really serves one purpose, as you see here, so I can kind of choose one shoulder at a time, which I want to do here. But you actually mount the bazooka on there. Check
Oh.
that out. And now check out what you can do with the bazooka. So it comes up here like that. It tilts up. It spins
And it only
around,
comes with
drops
one
in
bazooka?
there. It only comes with one bazooka. You know, it's
Ah.
an Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, and not you know, not a Thunderbolt kit. If it was a
Right.
Thunderbolt kit, I have like 8 bazookas all wrapped around it.
I was going to say you have that extra shoulder, so if
Yeah,
you
I
had
know,
that
I
extra
could drop them on there.
bazooka,
If I just got an extra bazooka, I
that'd be
could.
a heavy armored Kai version.
That's right, and you do get the normal.
Okay, the normal rifle.
gun, but you cannot mount it here. Although I
Oh.
suspect if you modified it somewhat in here, you would be able to drop that on there. But anyway,
Yeah, the bazooka's nice. That was never an option in the HG kits.
yeah. So You are given hands. I got the hand on the already built around here, which is hard to take off, but I'm not going to do that. But you can grab onto either of the handles, but you can't really bend the arm up here. You're going to have to kind of slide this down, I believe. So you're going to get a lower position on your bazooka, perhaps, until you crank the shoulder itself up, which of course with these Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, you can run into problems with sometimes, the shoulder connections. But anyway, he's got this big bad bazooka. Now of course he holds it pretty well, but he's got more stuff to go on. Of course, I can put that on. I have got the axe that it comes with. I can slap in his hand. I have an extra grabbing hand for the left side if I like, which I probably shouldn't put that on. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
No.
Now I've got to correct myself. I cannot let that stand. But of course, when you have to put the hand on,
you have to take
all these other parts off. So, yeah, what was I thinking late at night when I'm really tired?
Oh no.
Excuses, excuses. Is this the right side? No. Is this the right side? Yeah. No. What am I doing here?
Yeah, it's kind of fun messing around with those hands live on the camera.
Yeah.
It seems to work okay when you're doing it without the camera on, but as soon as the camera comes on.
Well, the fit is really well, and they're really solid. They're not falling apart on you. Actually, I don't mind these hands on these kits. They do it for HGs,
Yeah.
and they did it for 1/100, and they're just as solid. So, okay. Can I get them in there, though?
Got it? Okay.
There he goes. There he goes. So,
Oh, it looks like your barrel's a bit open.
my barrel is open. It's like my zipper. Your fly's down. Your fly's down. So, in the manual they have him kind of like holding this out here while he's looking this way and firing his gun, or axe in his other hand as this thing is this way mounted over his back, and then he's holding on to his axe with this hand. I might as well go all crazy here.
Yeah.
Might as well do it up proper.
Going all out.
Going all out on my Graze Kai here. It's as close to a Thunderbolt Kai as you're gonna get. Look at all that stuff. So
Wow.
this is here. Yeah, check that out.
Okay, fully armed.
Just kind of, if I want to even spin it backwards. Oh yeah! Look at that.
Okay.
That is cool. But you know what? This isn't everything you can do with this kit. This is just like the first stage of the Kai you can do. So I've got some stuff to show you, but it involves taking off this shoulder piece. That was easy enough. All right. And I will pull off this shoulder piece as well, which for some reason is not as easy.
There you
Go. Now, you can make this guy, not the Kai, but the ground type. And to do the ground type, I have my bag of parts here.
Oh.
Check this out.
Wow, look at that sword.
Look at that sword. We'll get to that last, actually. So the most important part are the feet, and I'm happy to report that you just swap feet. You don't have to kind of disassemble or any of that, crazy stuff. You just
That's
pull
good to know.
Pull off the
Complete feet.
complete
With
feet
poly caps and all.
for the ground type. So you drop that on there.
Now those are some nice stable
Yeah, look at that.
feet.
Isn't that sexy? Look
Oh,
at those
yeah.
feet. I don't know what about these. I'll probably never look at these again. But these
rid of
feet,
those high
these
heels.
feet, they look great. So to continue making the ground type, I guess I'll just do the shoulders. I guess that's what these are for. Is that true? What shoulders does my ground type have? Put these
Okay.
back on.
Those
That's what
go
the-
on first? Oh.
Well, they can. Is there something else that's going to come around?
Oh no, I was just wondering what those other parts were.
Oh, they're
so
coming.
many parts.
So many parts, but I'll just get these on here.
Okay.
Click. They actually want you to have the normal Graze head on to make it a ground type, but I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, you do have to do some disassembling to make your Graze head correct. You can't just swap parts of the head.
There's not
So-
two complete heads.
Not two complete heads. So here we go again. I'm going to go back to fighting with this piece right here. Maybe it's because there was a gate mark close to that position. But
Those gate marks.
they always get you somehow. Like that. It's probably the wrong way. Turn around this way. See, that was easy. Okay, pop that on. So now I've got, the normal Graze shoulders. We're going to pretend it has a normal Graze head. But we are going to do something with this backpack here. Take this off. Of course, I'd probably have to, put this chest piece on here. But let's just pretend that this is normal Graze, okay, everybody? Look at that. It's got this green part here, and it's got this head part here, right? Good enough. Okay, so backpacks. We're going to drop the backpack on. I probably should have done this last, but you can actually open this like so.
Okay.
Flip this up, and then you can just put your fancy sword back there.
Look at that sword.
I know, it is a thing of beauty, isn't it? And they kind of close pretty
Clamps
well.
together?
Up to a certain point. It has
A nice
no, it actually
locking.
doesn't come together. Am I looking at this correctly?
Oh, looks like it should. I see.
It does look like it should, doesn't it?
Oh.
It does look like it should. Maybe I have to close it like this and slide it in like this. So make sure my parts are pressed together, because this sword is 2 pieces.
There you go.
There you go. That is solid.
Yeah, that's a
There
great
you
fit.
go. There you go. And if you want to, they tell you to do this, although I'm not such a big fan of it. But I guess you pop off this front piece here. Pop off. Where are you? Pop on this thing. Like that.
Ooh, some fancy leg armor.
Yeah. So once you get that on, then you take this kind of thing. And you
Ooh, okay.
drop it on like so.
Is that a thruster pod or?
What do they call it? I don't know. I'd have to look at the beginning of the manual. I'm looking at the end.
Oh.
So. Doesn't seem very ground type if I start putting these kind of things on it.
Well, it's to help it float around the ground and move around. Need some extra mobility.
Yeah. So you put that on there, and then you have, your ground type.
Whoa.
Look at those feet. They're still so cute. You have your ground type.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad now they never made this in HG.
Well, you can get the 1/100 and swap parts around. HGs are, just not 1/100s.
Yeah, it's nice to have the complete line.
I
though.
know. I just like the look of it in ground type form.
Yeah.
Probably because of the feet. But what I'm probably gonna do later is I'll make it my own type of custom. Like I might do away with these and put back, these armor pieces like the normal straight grays, and then change this in here somewhat as well. I can do that. I can customize the custom as much as I want. I'm going to decide kind of how I want it to look, and then I'll put it together that way.
Now,
stick it on my desk.
I did build that old Graze, the original Graze.
You did build the original Graze, and that's probably why I put this
custom
back in the
parts?
box so quickly, because it's got extra parts that I keep seeing you eyeing.
Those feet.
Yeah, so maybe I can lend them to you. Hey Todd, I'm not using the white shoulders this week. Would you like to use them? You can borrow them for a week.
Borrow for part
We
swapping.
can trade our CDs and stuff like that.
Mixtapes.
Right, there you go. I got a new mixtape. I don't give mixtape to dudes. Do you give mixtapes to dudes?
No, I never did.
No, you wouldn't give a mixtape to
But
dudes.
Gunpla parts are different. It's the only
Yeah.
analogy that I can think
Gunplas
of.
before hose. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Gunplas before hose.
There you go. You heard it here first. I'm gonna get fired, aren't I?
I think so.
Maybe. Okay. You know what you have?
Yeah,
Your work is cut out for you this week.
I think I have a
You
lot
have
of
a
work
homework
cut out
assignment.
for me.
During the summer break, you have a homework
Okay,
assignment. They do that in this
summertime.
country.
Summertime, summer sales. Don't forget, guys.
Yeah, we talked about that with Ryan a little bit.
Okay.
Summer sale.
Summer
Summer sale. I'm sure he'll talk more about that once we get
Great
back in here.
deals.
So yeah, I'm gonna call him so you can.
Okay, time for me to take off. All
Yeah.
right. Good.
Okay.
See you guys later.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Todd.
Okay.
As usual, he performs
Of course.
to spec.
Yeah.
Questions.
You have to bring that up in his performance review.
Yeah, I know. Specs of Todd.
Yep.
First, Ivan Guerra. Yeah, dark matter does exist. Lecturer at UQ won't shut up about it.
Once they confirmed it exists, it's all over the internet. That's when you know
Gravity.
it's real.
Yeah.
Speaking of things existing, did you hear they discovered a second gravitational wave?
I didn't say it.
That's mind-blowing stuff. Albert Einstein was correct. People were talking about that time travel possibilities.
I have a problem with
Back
time
to the
travel
future.
because, it's like a game. Then it's like, oh, I really did badly today, so I'm just gonna go back in time.
I'm gonna rage quit my life right
yeah,
now.
I know. I'm gonna quit and reset and come back. I'm gonna find the save game and
That's
just try
right.
to do that better. And I think we'll just be in this loop like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Everyone's just trying to fix that day.
That's
you
right.
know. And I'm sure everyone has had this fantasy about that one day where like, if only I'd done that. Or
Yeah.
maybe it was a super hot girl. Most probably.
I have one of those.
I think we've all thought about Groundhog Day as well, and just like, okay, well, he was in a bad situation where he was just trapped. But if you're not trapped, I think everything would change.
As long as you could get out, because if he's trapped, of course.
But how far would you go back? Like, would you go back to your like teenage years?
Oh, I'm sure you'd go back to that one regret first of all, and then when if you realize that you can or cannot make things better for yourself, then you start thinking about the other. Well.
If I just
invested money on
Apple, if I'd invested in Apple in 1985,
yeah,
I think time travel would really mess us up.
the economy would just collapse underneath itself.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like, all these people are billionaires because they invested in Apple. In 1985.
Well, everyone, it would just be a mess. Like everything we thought was working just stopped working. Like
money's
Apple
not
didn't.
worth anything because you can generate it just by dropping your time machine.
Well, what's that guy from Apple? Jeez, I'm
The guy who failed, who dropped out.
No, the guy
Steve
Jobs. Like he would probably like want to go back to when he was a teenager and doesn't even do Apple.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, this Microsoft would have been good. Like,
that's right.
Anyway.
Apple's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So anyway, yay, second wave.
Second gravitational wave.
Second gravitational wave. Next.
Yeah.
Waltz AK. Did I read this? I might be wrong, but I don't believe dark matter has been proven to exist, and it is another form of energy.
Another form of energy?
Well, and look,
Like
you
a
can
red
correct
ball?
me if I'm wrong. I think dark matter makes up most of our universe.
Hey man, that's deep.
I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
Dimitri, I think, just grabbed MG HGUC 2.0 from your fantastic summer sale.
Yeah. How do you like
It's on,
them apples?
guys, but I have a bad feeling. Well, maybe this will be up by Monday, so you could still take part.
Yeah, I mean, the sale's winding down. There was a lot of good stuff on there. So
Really good.
really
good.
Really good stuff.
So we expect you to be building a lot.
Yeah.
You know. Don't just leave them on the shelf.
No. I mean, everybody's backlog just got quite a bit bigger. But try and get onto it. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, some good stuff. Get the PG. Do we still like PG?
Oh, yeah, it's still there.
If you want a kid, now's the time to get the
accompanying
PG.
LED
I don't
set
know.
on sale as well.
I think this is our biggest sale ever, so I don't know how often
no,
we're going
it
to be
is.
doing
just
these.
by sheer numbers
Yeah.
and the number of discount percentages.
Discounts. Couldn't help myself not to spread the sale through all my friends. I hope they will support you guys.
There you go.
Dude, heart.
No homo.
I did it.
That's right. That's why we do it. You
Yeah,
put some on
no.
sale and you tell your buddies and you all build. And yeah.
Diggy stock. I like it. I can't wait for the expo. I want to build with you dudes again.
Yeah, come on by.
Come on by.
We'll have a bigger table this time.
Yeah,
With
much
more
bigger.
chairs, more space. It's gonna be good.
More awesomeness.
Remember, we're gonna be doing snap fit, tear it apart by your hand kits though,
Yeah.
because bringing nippers in or just.
Yeah, we're scared of America and nippers. They might arrest us at the airport.
I'm scared of
Because it's
anybody
a
with a sharp object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type Pev 3, I think. I wish I could see you guys at Anime Expo. I'll just be crying over here in Canada.
Last time I checked, Canada and America for the most part were connected by it's a giant land mass,
by many roads.
by the longest unprotected border in the world, isn't it?
Aren't all the Americans trying to sneak into Canada now?
Oh, when they want to drink, because the Canadian drinking age is like 2 years younger.
I think a lot will leave when
When
that
Trump
guy
is
becomes
elected.
president.
I'm
I'm going to Canada.
What was it when he secured the Republican nomination, or when he got closer? The Google searches for how to move to Canada in the U.S. just went, "Yoop." We
Yeah.
welcome you.
Canada's looking like a
Americans.
good option now.
Yeah.
I won't get into politics because that is just a slippery slope.
I will wait until
Yeah.
maybe November, and then warn you of your doom,
Yeah.
America.
Doomed.
Doomed. You do this to yourself.
This is like every apocalyptic movie, isn't it? Like it's always because some guy
Some guy
took
has too much
over.
power.
Yeah.
We always lament the case of politics in Japan, and the people are just too apathetic to vote because they've been burned so many times. But in America, it's kind of the opposite, where people are burnt enough times that they feel they should vote, but they end up voting for someone just like maybe.
Well,
they were.
no, I think Japan is conservative like Australia. Like, I think it's very hard to get like a Donald Trump character through Parliament because, like, I think being a politician in most other countries is like a job. You don't just start out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got a ton of money. Oh, politics.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work that way. But anyway, let's not
work
get
your
into
way
it.
up.
Let's not get into it. Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
The wife analogy by Ryan was the funniest part of today's show. I had a smile and it got big as Ryan kept explaining. What would the world be without Gunpla TV? Awesome episode, Sid and Ryan, and to all the people at HLJ, thank you.
Yeah.
I want to talk a bit about that analogy because I went home and I thought about it. And
do you regret saying
no,
some of the things you
I
said?
don't know if I regret it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would be weird if your wife just changed. I mean, it would be like your wife and she'd be doing all the usual things.
That's what you said.
But it just wouldn't be your wife.
Yeah, you said that.
Did I?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Okay.
That's the
Sorry.
point. This is still like mind bending to you right now. Can
Well,
you
no, I
imagine?
think I thought I said like it's a slightly different, like it doesn't look like your wife.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying like it's like your wife.
It's someone
it's just not,
impersonating your wife.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
like
what you're
someone
getting at?
impersonating. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if aliens took your wife over. You know those movies?
This is just getting weirder and weirder.
But you know those movies where like
Invasion of the
like
Body
someone,
Snatchers?
like that, like your family shows up and you're like,
I don't remember
I'm
you having an
incredibly
antenna.
uncomfortable. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. You know, we're getting way too spacey. Dark matter,
Dark matter.
gravitational
time
waves,
travel.
wife swapping. Next.
Not gonna happen. Okay, so we have some kits to give away. We'll do some kit swapping instead. So yeah, dark matter. Speaking of dark matter, the way back, the time travel machine brought this out a year ago, so we're giving it away now.
Yay.
Yay! So we had like 173 comments.
Someone said I
Seems
shouldn't
kinda
play
low,
with his
actually.
legs.
It seems kind of low. I don't know why
What's
we only
going
had-
on, guys?
Yeah, maybe it was
Maybe they're
summer
burnt out.
holidays.
Like everyone has a Gundam kit now. They're like, we all have
I'm
kits.
too busy clicking on the sales stuff. Yeah. So the winner, comment number 82, Lude Senpai. Lude Senpai. There's one of those in there.
At least it's not lubes.
There's some of those in this building, maybe.
Yeah.
Just finished my MG Star build strike and would be sweet to have a dark matter. Well, we grant wishes here on
sweetness.
Gunpla TV.
Yeah.
So there you go. I will contact Lude Senpai and get his name and address, and I will ship it off. But can I use a name other than Lude Senpai so it's not stopped
Yeah,
at
what's
the
your
border?
real name?
Like, oh, somebody.
That is my name.
That is my name. It's just spelled with L-U-D.
It's actually Lewis.
Yeah, maybe. I have 2 kits to give away.
Ooh.
And the reason I chose them is because, yeah, they're awesome, but also because they were actually up on the sale and people were jumping all over them. So, first one, the Amazing Red Warrior, another build fighter. This guy's cool. I mean, if you like
Let's have a look.
if you like the RX-782 2.0 frame, which is this is based off of, it's pretty stellar.
sizable,
of course,
no?
I know. You get all that awesome stuff on the back there, and you get these kind of crazy things.
Got big bazookas.
It'll be interesting. I wanted to bring this up to just kind of jumpstart conversation because next month we have the MG Full Armor Gundam Anime Thunderbolt version or whatever it is. Version Ka. Oh, man. And, you know, one thing we're wondering about is if they're basing it off the 2.0 frame or if they're kind of changing things because of the look of the Thunderbolt Gundam and stuff. So I kind of want to remind everybody kind of what the 2.0 looks like, and then we can discuss what we think. What we think the version Ka is going to look like.
Where's my 3.0?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
Okay,
the
so that's
price?
the first one. We're actually doing 2 today
2 MGs.
because I'm generous. Also
Wow.
showed up on the sale that nice shiny super
Wow.
gold Hyakshiki 2.0.
If this doesn't buy us a bunch of comments, I'm
Yeah.
going to be very disappointed.
Who doesn't want the Hyakshiki?
And I love the gold.
2.0. I know.
You know,
They
it's
did-
a
they did
good gold.
really
It's
good
not that
job
faux gold.
with
It's
this gold. Of course, he has his backpack. There he is. I had put stickers and stuff on there. Dry transfers are on there as I was testing out kind of the surfacing and stuff like that. But there he is. We have a 2.0
shiny.
Hyakshiki. This guy came out last year around this time, maybe. So there we go. 2 mass raid kits on this week's slate. So Ryan, why don't you tell everybody how they can enter?
How to enter? You've got to go to episode 208 on HobbyLink TV and leave a comment, and you stand a very good chance of winning.
Yep.
We still use the number generator.
That's right.
So yeah, leave a comment.
There you
But
go.
should I go into my thing?
Yeah, why not?
Just as a reminder, we're brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, HLJ.com.
Yep.
Please buy from us.
Yeah, especially right now when there's a super sale.
Yeah, super summer sale.
I hope everybody's enjoying their super summer while
We
I'm
need
super
those,
sweaty
like,
here and
What are those?
super hot Sano.
Those air-filled things that have it like auto shows or.
Oh yeah, I know. I really want to remember this, but super inflatable tentacle
Yeah.
arm waving.
Futurama, yeah.
Super summer sale. The Family Guy.
Yeah.
Arm waving tube man.
Yeah, you just reach a point where you just put super in front of everything.
That's right, in big letters.
Yeah, because.
Oh, we
No.
can come up with a better
Well,
title for
we
this
could-
because it's so freaking super
Yeah.
that we just. If we really wanted to like say what it is, it's the most freaking super sale we've ever done. It's just too long.
I mean, we were tossing up between mega and super.
Yeah,
now,
mega
I
gets
wanted to
overused
do,
in the age of the internet.
Yeah, and I want to do super mega summer
Super
sale.
mega Uber sale.
Oh, Uber.
Yeah.
Okay, the next sale will be the Uber
That's why
sale.
I do what I do. I don't know if it'll beat this sale though. This is pretty.
No, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. But anyway, so yes, we're brought to you by HLJ.com. Please
Yep.
buy stuff from us.
Yep.
Now's a good time, but every day is a good time.
Yeah.
You can talk to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit. We're all over the place.
We have Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
For the younger folk,
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway,
Pictures.
Sid,
Yeah.
let me get my foot out of my mouth
That's right.
and
So
let you speak.
next week we're gonna try and get 2 episodes in before the expo, but if things are tight, we'll just get 1 in. So next week, Todd and I
think we
will
can
be
only do
building the kits that just came in.
Yeah.
So I'll be showing. I think it's the Revive, Force Impulse, and Todd will have that Unicorn Destroy One thing. So look forward to that next week. And until then, we will see you later.
See you guys.